A pivotal shift within the Trump administration has placed a new figure at the helm of the Department of Homeland Security, while its former leader embarks on a critical new foreign policy mission. Kristi Noem, who has served as Secretary of Homeland Security, is transitioning to a new role as the Special Envoy for the Shield of the Americas initiative. This move, announced by President Trump, sees Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin nominated to take over the demanding post at DHS, effective March 31, 2026, pending Senate confirmation. This personnel change marks the first major cabinet reshuffle of Trump's second term, signaling a strategic realignment in both domestic security and Western Hemisphere foreign policy. The Shield of the Americas is poised to be a cornerstone of the administration's efforts to enhance regional security, combat organized crime, and address migration challenges across North, Central, and South America. Noem's appointment to this newly created position underscores the administration's intensified focus on the region, particularly in confronting the escalating threats posed by cartels and drug trafficking. The stakes are considerable. The Department of Homeland Security manages a vast portfolio, from border security to cybersecurity and disaster response, impacting the daily lives of millions. Meanwhile, the success of the Shield of the Americas could redefine U.S. engagement with its neighbors, shaping the geopolitical landscape of the entire hemisphere. This transition is not merely a change of personnel. It represents a recalibration of priorities and a bold new chapter for key areas of national and international security. The implications of these appointments will resonate deeply, influencing policy decisions and operational strategies for years to come. Kristi Noem's tenure as Secretary of Homeland Security was characterized by an aggressive stance on immigration enforcement and a series of controversies that drew bipartisan criticism. Appointed in January 2025, she quickly became a central figure in the administration's crackdown on illegal immigration, overseeing a significant increase in arrests and deportations. However, her leadership faced mounting scrutiny over various issues. Critics questioned the department's handling of disaster response, particularly the pace of emergency funding approvals through FEMA. There were also concerns raised about departmental spending, including a controversial $220 million advertising campaign featuring Noem herself, which President Trump later denied approving. Her department also faced legal challenges and accusations of obstructing investigations by the DHS Inspector General. The most intense criticism followed the shooting deaths of 2 U.S. citizens by immigration agents in Minneapolis, with Noem controversially labeling them as domestic terrorists before investigations were complete. These events led to calls for her resignation from both Democrats and some Republicans. During recent congressional hearings, Noem was grilled by lawmakers over these issues, further intensifying the pressure. Her departure from DHS, therefore, comes after a tumultuous period, highlighting the immense challenges and political complexities inherent in leading such a vast and critical department. The controversies surrounding her leadership undoubtedly played a role in the administration's decision to reassign her, paving the way for a new direction at Homeland Security. The Shield of the Americas initiative, to which Kristi Noem has been appointed Special Envoy, represents a significant new focus for U.S. foreign policy in the Western Hemisphere. President Trump is slated to formally announce this program at a summit in Doral, Florida, this weekend, bringing together leaders from over a dozen Latin American countries. The initiative's core objective is to strengthen regional cooperation on safety and security, directly addressing pressing issues such as organized crime, border security, and migration challenges. A primary target of the Shield of the Americas is the dismantling of cartels and the disruption of drug trafficking networks that funnel illicit substances into the United States. Noem herself confirmed that a big agreement would be unveiled at the summit, outlining strategies to combat drug trafficking across the entire Western Hemisphere. This new role positions Noem at the forefront of diplomatic efforts to forge stronger alliances and coordinate multinational responses to transnational threats. The initiative aims to build on existing partnerships and leverage national security expertise to create a more secure and stable region. While the specifics of its institutional structure and budget are still emerging, the Shield of the Americas is framed as a comprehensive security program designed to protect American interests by stabilizing its immediate neighborhood. This strategic pivot underscores the administration's belief that U.S. security is intrinsically linked to the stability and security of its hemispheric partners, making Noem's new diplomatic mission one of considerable importance. With Kristi Noem transitioning to her new role, Senator Markwayne Mullin of Oklahoma has been nominated to step into the demanding position of Secretary of Homeland Security. Mullin, a Republican senator and a staunch ally of President Trump, brings a background that includes service on the Senate Armed Services Committee and a history as a professional MMA fighter. His nomination signals a continuation of the administration's hardline stance on border security and immigration enforcement. Trump praised Mullin's commitment to securing the border and combating migrant crime, emphasizing his role in making America safe again. Mullin's confirmation process will undoubtedly draw attention to his views on immigration, cybersecurity, and disaster preparedness, areas where DHS faces constant challenges. Meanwhile, the shift in Noem's role has also brought renewed attention to persistent rumors that have circulated during her public career. Specifically, allegations of a personal relationship with her senior advisor, Corey Lewandowski, have been a recurring subject of speculation. During a recent congressional hearing, Representative Jared Moskowitz directly questioned Noem about these allegations. Noem vehemently denied the rumors, dismissing them as tabloid garbage and accusing her questioner of employing a liberal playbook to attack conservative women. She asserted that she had refuted these claims for years. While these rumors have been a source of public discussion, Noem's strong denial on the record aims to put them to rest, allowing the focus to return to the substantive policy changes now underway. The dual developments of Kristi Noem's new diplomatic assignment and Markwayne Mullin's nomination to lead DHS carry significant implications for both domestic and international policy. Noem's role as Special Envoy for the Shield of the Americas places her at the forefront of a critical initiative aimed at stabilizing the Western Hemisphere. Her success in forging international cooperation against cartels and drug trafficking could have a tangible impact on U.S. national security and public health. This new position offers her a platform to leverage her experience in a different, yet equally high-stakes arena, potentially reshaping her political trajectory. For the Department of Homeland Security, Mullin's anticipated leadership signals a continued emphasis on aggressive border enforcement and a robust approach to national security. His background and alignment with the president's agenda suggest a consistent, if not intensified, focus on issues like migrant crime and illegal immigration. The Senate confirmation process will be a key moment to scrutinize his vision for the department's diverse responsibilities, from cybersecurity to disaster relief. The broader context of these changes reflects an administration determined to project strength and redefine its engagement with global and regional challenges. The Shield of the Americas initiative, despite some initial skepticism regarding its rapid branding and structure, represents a concrete effort to address complex transnational threats. As these transitions unfold, the effectiveness of these new leadership roles and strategic initiatives will be closely watched, determining their lasting impact on the security and stability of the United States and its neighbors. The coming months will reveal how these shifts translate into tangible policy outcomes, and whether they successfully navigate the intricate political and operational landscapes they aim to influence.